This is the All I Need Skate podcast. If you enjoy the podcast, please let us know by subscribing, liking, and sharing an episode. Check out ALLiNEEDSKATE.com for epic skate videos of the crew, our skateboards, and apparel.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Let's start this one off with happy birthday.
Thank you. Heck yeah.
Kid.
Live 20 years. Let's go.
Dang, dude. 20.
One more year and it's the big 21. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It feels good.
You're not really a big drinker, though.
Nah, I don't drink.
At all?
I've tried it. I don't know. I just get headaches and I don't know. I don't like it that much. I'd rather smoke weed than drink.
Yeah.
Personally. I feel like I hate waking up with repercussions of drinking.
Yeah, hangovers suck dick, bro.
I've drank at parties and stuff at college.
You've drankin'?
I've drank.
You've drunk?
I'm drunk.
You're drinking?
I'm drinking at parties and stuff, at school. I don't know. It's fun in the moment. Just not really my it's not my favorite. I don't know. I feel like it tastes like shit too.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I've tried mad different types of beer and shit.
Yeah.
The only beer that's tasted decent to me is Bud Light.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, it just tastes like water, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Bud Light is
water and egg farts, right? Pretty sure that's what Bud Light is.
I don't know. Bud Light's I feel like it's the least strongest beer, so that's why I liked it. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty watery.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what Westgate's dad used to drink all the time. I might be wrong, but I feel like he used to crush Bud Lights.
My first ever drink was when I was 16, and I got it. Actually, hold up. Nah. Yeah, my first drink was 16, and I drank Hennessy and Coke.
Damn. It's pretty heavy for your first drink.
Dude, it was New Year's Day, and then I remember this kid, he was yo, I got us some. And then he whips out a bottle of Henny. Dude. And then he's we're oh, sick. But we're it was all of our first times too.
Yeah. And
we were at a friend's house. So we drank. And we drank I was a little bit more than tipsy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like I had misgauged how much I drank.
Wait, have you never been blackout drunk before?
I've never been blacked out, no.
Wow.
But so I was a little bit more than tipsy, and one of the friends drank a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we were gonna, it was no, it wasn't New Year's, it was 4th of July. That's what it was.
Time to celebrate.
Yeah, so we were gonna sleep over that friend's house and wait till whatchamacallit, wait till the ball drop. What am I talking about? Basically, we were gonna sleep over.
What do you do on the 4th of July? You light fireworks.
Yeah, you light fireworks. And then we were just gonna sleep over the house, and then basically the parents found out that we drank, and then they got pissed and didn't let us sleep inside.
Dang.
And then they're nah, you aren't allowed in the house now.
They sent a bunch of drunk kids outside?
So we all set up tents outside.
Half cocked.
Dude, it was gnarly, bro. I'm not so basically we set up the tents, right? And it was it started raining at night.
Yeah.
It started raining, and then one of our friends she got hella sick at 2 a.m. because it was her first time drinking.
Too much Henny.
Yeah. And then she started vomiting everywhere in the tent, bro. It was nasty. And then
brutal.
And then her the friend got hella pissed and went in the house and asked her parents if we could go inside, and she explained the situation, and then
you're she's fucking exorcist throwing up all over the tent.
And then her parents were all right, and then we had to sleep on these fucking tiny ass couches. It was horrible. It was literally the worst night of my life.
I don't think I like drinking either. If that happened, dude, that's definitely happened to me, something like that. Not throwing up in a tent though, that sounds brutal.
It was gnarly.
Yeah.
She was oh my god, I just remember her just like throwing up because she didn't want to go outside because it was raining,
Yeah.
and she was like, I don't remember, she was like cold and didn't want to be colder and like feel worse.
Yeah.
And then
And when you're drunk and she probably had the spins and like was
Yeah.
trying to control that because that's what happened.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't got control. You puke
luckily
all over the place.
the tent was like divided. It was like a big ass tent. It was like divided in like 4 spaces.
Oh, okay.
So
Family
like
tent.
yeah, she was with somebody like on one side, and she threw up on that side, but it still smelled like throughout the whole tent.
Yeah. Yeah. Throw up's brutal,
It
dude.
was nasty.
That's pretty good. It's pretty good, Jensen. Did you do anything for your birthday?
So I saw the movie Smile. It just came out in the theaters.
I don't think I've seen it.
It was a good ass
Scary movie?
Yeah, it's a scary movie.
All right. Maybe I saw a trailer or something.
It was a good ass. Basically, the whole plot of it. It's like
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. I'm not gonna spoil a lot because you can get the gist of it through the trailers. But basically, it's like a curse, and when you get the curse by seeing someone commit suicide.
Ooh.
So
Scary.
this girl witnesses this other girl commit suicide. She gets the curse, and then the whole movie is her with the curse. And when you have the curse, you like people like take this like demonic thing takes like the face of people that you know, and like when you see it, it's just like smiling at you like creepily, like it's like. And then like
Sketchy.
the most effed up stuff happens when you're like when you see the smiling person. Like when you see someone start smiling, you know shit's gotta get real.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit. They're
Here,
fucking
I'm gonna.
possessed.
Are you gonna watch it?
No.
I'm
I
gonna-
hate scary movies
I'm
for
gonna
the
sp-
most part.
This is a big spoiler, but this is my favorite part of the movie.
Suck it.
So right, throughout the movie, it's like this girl and her husband, and the husband thinks she's going crazy because he doesn't believe her that she's cursed, but she's like, there's this one part where she loses her cat, and then like 15 minutes after that, it's like her sister's kid's birthday party, right? And
Wait, so she lost her cat and
She
now
lost her
she's at
cat. Yeah, yeah.
sister's kid's birthday party.
yeah, sister's kid's birthday party.
I'm there.
And she got him like this like nice like train, like something he really wanted, right? And they were like opening gifts and stuff, and he's like opening one by one, like you do on a kid's birthday party.
Yeah.
And it's her gift comes up, right?
Oh no.
He opens it up and he like sees it's like the train box, and he's like, oh heck yeah, and he gets hyped. Then he like opens the box and then like pulls over like the wrapping paper, and then dude, this kid's face just like turns. He's like hyped, then he's like horrified, bro. And then the next scene, he just pulls the cat out of the box. It's dead, bro. And he's like
man.
just holding it.
Oh,
And then he
dude.
just starts crying. And then the girl's like, she starts crying. She's like holding her cat, and she's like, I didn't do this. I didn't do this. And
Dude.
everyone's like at the party, like is freaking out.
Yeah.
And then she like sees like the demon, like the smiley demon, and like
She's
falls into like this glass thing, and it's a good part. But
like, dude, Harry, dead cats?
it was a gnarly, dude.
Not good, dude.
It was gnarly.
Cats are gnarly.
I also went to the Factory of Terror, like after that.
For your birthday?
Yeah, it's like a haunted house.
And I've been there before.
Yeah, it's fun.
Was it? Did you get scared at all?
It was good this year. Definitely not as good as it was previous years, but yeah, it was scary.
They got like the fake chainsaws and stuff, right?
Yeah.
They kind of get too close and touch you a little bit. And you're like,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
fucking touch me, bro. Someone always takes it too far.
Yeah.
Don't fucking touch me, bro. Like, dude, it's a fucking horror show. Like, you're supposed to come and get scared.
Yeah.
It's always some asshole.
We were with this like, they put you in like a group, and we were grouped up with like this Latina family,
Yeah.
and they were like,
Hilarious.
they weren't. I feel like I was with my girlfriend, and she was getting hella scared and like freaking out and shit, and they were like speaking mad Portuguese and shit, and like I feel like they were talking shit about us.
Like, look at these little motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Shit ain't even scary. Fake blood.
And they were mobbing through the shit. Like we were trying to go slow,
Yeah.
and they're fucking like sprinting through the the
Maybe
haunted
they
house.
were scared. Maybe they were freaking
I
out.
was like, yo, slow down.
They're picturing dead cats and shit. So terrifying.
It was good though. There's this one part where it's like a tunnel and it spins, and when you go through it, it's like an optical illusion, and you feel like the room is like spinning.
See, that would fuck me up.
It was gnarly.
I'm like not that. I get motion sickness mad easy.
Yeah.
And like that stuff doesn't scare me, but I just am like always thinking like, what if someone did want to kill you?
Yeah.
And they just got
Just
in there.
got in there.
Yeah, like you always have that thought in your head, like some fucking crazy person might do that.
That's facts. That's like a thing that could happen.
Same like on Halloween where you're just like, they used to tell you they put razor blades in apples and shit.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, if some fucking crazy person wanted, they could really do some damage,
Yeah.
you know? That shit scares me.
Dude, imagine you just start seeing someone get murdered and you think it's like a part of the thing.
You're like, oh, this is so fun. We got a discount too. This is awesome. Just dying. Be horrible, dude.
Blood's going everywhere. They're like, damn, this is some good ass
You're like,
costume
dude,
shit.
They got some good effects this year, dude. You start promoting it. Yeah, that would be brutal. You would never even know either.
You
You
wouldn't.
just leave. You'd be like, oh, I guess they were part of the show. That
Till
part over there, that part over there, just dismembered body parts. Fuck.
That'd be funny.
Yeah.
This is another funny thing. When we were at the movies, there was like a group of like middle schoolers behind us. And like, this was actually a scary movie. Like,
The
like,
Smile movie?
yeah, the Smile movie. And this movie was good. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was scary. Like, there were parts that had me like scared.
Yeah.
And there's middle schoolers like all in a row behind us, and they're being like annoying as shit all movie.
Of course.
And then like at the last scene, like the climax, like it's getting gnarly and like shit's going down, and like this girl just starts crying. She's like, I don't want to watch this movie anymore. And her friends are like, no, Jessica, you're staying.
Open your
You're
eyes.
staying. Yeah.
Look at it.
And she's crying.
Jesus.
I was like, God damn, bro.
Dude, trigger warning if you watch that movie, dude.
It was crazy.
Was it that bad?
Dude, the ending is gnarly. Like,
Yeah. Don't give it away.
I'm not gonna give it away,
Let
but
people live.
there's like it goes down.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good ending.
I'm not like scary movies just make me uncomfortable the whole time.
Yeah.
I get like scared and like I'm on my edge of my seat and
Yeah.
I'm like I don't really enjoy this. It's not like I believe in it, but I just like I fall for every fucking jump that
Yeah.
happens, you know? Like I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I doing this?
I love horror movies.
Do you like being like kind of nervous and scared and
Yeah.
fucking
I like that on edge feeling.
Yeah, that's what it is. The on edge feeling. Yeah.
That's
I'm afraid of the dark.
the dark.
Are you?
So
Could you be out in the woods by yourself in the dark?
I could, but I don't know. It's like usually I can, but sometimes you just get that weird like sensation. You ever be in your room and you get like a weird
Yep.
sensation,
Fuck yeah.
and you gotta like fucking turn the lights and like I don't know. You like
Dude,
start thinking you're seeing shit, bro, and you're like,
Every night I tell Tara, I'm like, we have to switch sides because I'm near the closet and the closet door's always not closed all the way. And I swear that's like, if there's a poltergeist, it's in that fucking closet.
dude, Tara must think you're a little bitch.
Maybe. But I'm like, look, I don't want, like, I can feel a draft coming out of this
Yeah.
closet. There's like some extra, there's some poltergeist
Some
in
shit
there.
fucking
Yeah.
going in,
It's sketchy feeling.
dude.
Can't
Yeah,
do it.
I have moments like that, and I had to go like fucking sleep like upstairs, like on the
Yeah.
couch and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause my room's in the basement,
Mhm.
and there's like no fucking like windows and shit. So like
that's a horror movie.
I'll start like thinking like some shit's in my room, or I'll start like thinking I'm hearing shit,
Yeah.
and I start tripping out.
That would do it for me. I can do that. Sleep in the basement with no windows. Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here, dude. Not happening.
And when I moved down there after my sister moved out, like in the basement, and when I moved down there, she told me that it's haunted in the basement.
Oh my god.
So for like months, I was like frightened, like
Yeah.
to go down my room.
That's horrible, dude. That's so bad. What a good sister. She did the right thing though.
Yeah,
She's gotta toughen you up. Toughen you up, dude.
it was mad funny though.
Yeah. How was her wedding?
It was fun.
Where'd you go for that?
It was like
Around here?
Nah, it was like an hour and a half out.
Oh,
it's-
but Massachusetts.
yeah, it's somewhere like in the middle of like in the outskirts of Mass.
Nice.
It's like
Paint a picture for us.
all right, basically, it's like in the middle of nowhere, and it's like she wanted a like a rustic barn type wedding.
Yeah. I think that's kind of popular.
Yeah. So like the whole place was like a barn looking thing.
A lot of wood and like earthy tones.
Yeah, exactly. And then it was kind of nice though. It rained, but they made it like work. So basically,
that's always people's nightmare. If it rains, like it's gonna rain. It's not gonna rain. It's gonna rain.
It was supposed to be outside, but then they moved it inside, and it looked really good.
You gotta have a plan B always for rain. Yeah.
They did it good though. So basically, it's like the barn, right? And there's like a separate room off to the barn, and then I was a groomsman.
Nice.
So all of us were like in there in the separate room, and then they like set up the ceremony with the chairs and the arch thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep, that's where they stand and say, "I do."
Yeah.
I love you.
So they set that up. It looked really nice, and then it looked like earthy looking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then basically, we like walked out just like a normal wedding. You know what I'm saying? From the separate room. But after the wedding, everybody went into the separate room, and then like after an hour, there was like drinks and stuff and a ton of other stuff, like little not games, but like things to do.
Yeah, like a donut wall.
Yeah, exactly. So in that room, there was that,
awesome.
And then while we're in that room, they like rearranged the whole room. Like they set it up. They put like tables and stuff. They made it like a party, like dance floor.
That's dope.
It was dope though, cause like they close the doors, then like when you open them back up, it's like a whole different place. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you dance?
Yeah, I danced.
Hell yeah. You
It was
got
fun.
moves?
Oh, I got moves.
You look like you could dance.
I got moves.
Like, you look like you'd be doing kickflips out on the dance floor. Like young flicker.
It was fun though.
Didn't you give
time.
a speech too?
I did. The the guy told me I had to speak like 5 minutes in advance.
Jesus.
I had zero idea. I just had a fucking
freestyle.
I started just writing some shit on my phone and just made it work.
Yeah, and you feel like you pulled it off?
Yeah, dude.
You were saying too, your dad was you saw your dad cry, right?
Yeah, I saw my dad cry.
Big Jim was tearing up out there. He's
I always
baby girl, dude.
I always get emotional when my dad cries. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like when he cries, I start crying.
Cause he's a tough guy. You know?
He is.
So if he's weeping, like, see that?
It's serious.
Probably make me cry. I think if I saw him cry, for sure. That's so.
His
funny.
cry is so like sad, like too, like you feel like he's a teddy bear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's kind of shaped like a teddy bear. I love his handshake. He's got like a good firm. Like,
he's got some big hands too.
Yeah, he gives you like the glove. Like,
he does.
Dude, this guy's a man. You know, Jim's the man. I love that guy. I feel like he's my dad. He's not. Every time I see him, I'm like, he's my dad. Right?
Yeah.
Just feels like a good dad.
Like a good dad person.
Yeah, he's like meant to be a father, maybe.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't cry. I held it through, but definitely when I saw him cry, I started like tearing up slightly. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I was like, damn.
I almost cry at every wedding.
I feel.
I'm a softie.
I don't know. I'm more of like, I was more like happy than like, well, obviously you cry like of happiness, but like, I don't know. I didn't cry.
I just cry like because I tear up thinking about at weddings. Like I tear up and I'm like, wow, like these people are like committing to each other and like they're willing to do this and like, and you can tell like a lot of times when they do their own vows and stuff, it's like it's not easy for them and they're just doing it anyways.
Yeah.
And they're saying shit from the heart and it's just like the idea of people being committed and in love and like. It's just like a beautiful thing, so it like makes me kind of get like sappy crying. Like
I feel
it's like a happy cry, you know. But
yeah.
So I always every wedding I'm almost like, you know,
Yeah.
because I know the people. I'm like, this is cool that they're doing it. Like it's a celebration.
I feel you.
Like it's good stuff.
Yeah. When my dad started crying, I was like, damn. Makes me think about like, I don't know, like just that's like. Having to like hand your kid over, you know what I'm saying, to someone else.
He's probably
in a way.
He's probably crying just because like he's looking at Jillian and he's probably thinking about when she was like 5.
Yeah.
And then he's looking at her now and he's
He's
probably
like,
crying out
damn.
of like, wow, this kid's doing awesome. Like she's getting married, like she's singing, she's got all these things going. Like he's probably just reminiscing about the timeline of life, you know?
Yeah.
Especially if that's your seed, you know? You gave birth to you guys, and then you guys grow up, and she's probably thinking, you ever heard that song, like, the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon?
Yeah.
Little boy blue and the man in the moon. Don't know when we'll get together then. that. You know?
Yeah.
She's probably thinking, like, I'm not going to see her that much. Like,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, she lives in Tennessee, so he doesn't really get to see her.
Yeah, so he's
A
probably
ton
already got
regardless.
emotions backed up that he hasn't been able to get out.
She's been like doing shit though, like since she was 18, like 19.
She's been busy, yeah.
Yeah, like
yeah.
fucking out in
Yeah.
different countries.
American
fucking-
Idol.
Yeah,
she
exactly.
was on a bunch of shows and traveling.
She was on
music.
X Factor when she was 19, I'm pretty sure.
Was it X Factor?
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
first one. That's
Yeah.
like when she got all of her traction. Then after that, it just was like
Was
fucking.
she ever on American Idol?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was when she was a little bit older. She was like 22, 3, something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. After the X Factor audition, it just like gave her so much traction to like start doing crazy shit.
Yeah, once you get out there and people know who you are, you can get more opportunities for sure, right?
Yeah. She's been to so many different countries, like
That's so
fucking
cool.
Japan, China, all sorts of crazy things. And then
That's
she gets
awesome.
like a different she gets a tattoo every place she goes,
What?
like depending on where she is. So like China, or I'm pretty sure China or Japan, they invented SpongeBob. So fucking my sister got like SpongeBob tatted on her or some shit.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think they did invent SpongeBob.
I'm pretty. Did they? I don't know.
I don't
Something
know.
to do about it. Something
I
about
think they
it. Something
might
about
just
it.
like SpongeBob.
We need to look it up.
Yeah, type in.
I think there was like a reason she got SpongeBob tatted though.
I want to claim America with SpongeBob. SpongeBob wiki. That's what you gotta do.
What's it?
I got it. Jay.
Stefan? Oh, maybe not. Maybe
Is
I'm
an
wrong.
American animated comedy
Oh, fuck.
television series created by the marine science educator and animator Steven Hillenberg.
Shit, I don't
for
know what I'm talking about then.
Nickelodeon.
But basically, she gets a different tattoo everywhere she goes. Like, I'm pretty sure she has
America.
something about a fucking like a kangaroo when she went to Australia,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
like shit like that.
I don't think America invented kangaroos.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think they did either.
Australia for
Yeah.
sure.
Like
That's a good idea though. Like I wish I thought of that because I went to like when I was younger and traveling with skating, I went to so many countries, and I wish I had the thoughts to like get a tattoo from each area. 'Cause
Yeah.
then I would remember because I have to flip through the magazines to remember. Like I got a bunch of magazines in my closet,
yeah,
and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta
You're
go
like, oh,
there. Like
shit.
so cool, you know. But if I had those tattoos, it would just bring it right up. Like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I got that one here. Fucking jerking off a kangaroo in Australia. Got that one here. Jerking off a Joey. That's what they're called. I think.
yeah, that is what they're called.
Yeah, dude. And they have like big reds.
Yeah, big reds.
It's like 6
The
foot
red kangaroos,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're like 6 feet.
Dude,
They're
kangaroos are fucking scary.
Yoked. They're yoked, dude.
You ever seen them like fight each other and shit?
Yeah, on videos.
Yeah.
I've seen them in real life too. When I went there, like we were in a van and we were like went down this road at night, right as it was getting dark. We saw a bunch of eyes and like we're like, oh, and we started driving. We opened the sliding doors on both sides of the van, and the kangaroos were just hopping next to the van, hopping over like fucking 6 foot fences in one bounce. We were just like driving, and they were just scattering. It was so crazy.
Yo, I just this is hella random, but I thought the fucking motorcycle going by outside was like I could hear it through the thing, and I thought it was like a noise going in through the headphones.
Oh, like yeah, no, it's just traffic.
But yeah, I've only seen whatchamacalled. I've only seen kangaroos at like a zoo,
Yeah.
and it was like the saddest shit I've
They're
ever.
so docile and like jaded.
Yeah.
Because they're just sitting in a zoo all day.
Dude, there was like fucking 60 kangaroos in a tiny ass fucking spot too. It was like sad, dude.
Yeah, that's
They look fucking exhausted, like they haven't been fucking fed. I
They
was
were
like,
just fucking fighting each other all day, like.
nah, bro, they fucking were so tired they barely could stand up. It was the saddest shit I've ever seen.
Dude, you gotta do some Free Willy shit.
Yeah.
Break in, save a fucking kangaroo.
Free Willy.
Remember that movie? They like saved a fucking what is that? What type of killer whale?
Killer
right?
whale, yeah.
He, like jumped
Save
over the
Joe.
wall and he's like looking at us, jumps over him. We saved him. That was like along the time when E.T. came out.
Yeah, E.T.
Yeah, that movie was sick too. Save
E.T. 's dope.
aliens. Yeah,
Yeah.
save some aliens. So funny.
E.T.'s dope.
Yeah, it's such good. Elliot, Reese's.
I'm in this class in school. It's like about it's a hero's journey class, and we talk about like a ton of different heroes' journey.
Like Joseph Campbell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like Joseph Campbell.
Yeah.
Basically, we
He's
just
like a
talk.
philosopher, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we've been reading a ton of like books, but we talk about different like heroes' journeys like regarding movies and stuff. And I learned like something interesting today.
Okay.
Basically, you ever seen the movie WALL-E?
Yeah. I love that movie.
So WALL-E is he's basically Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's like an analogy for...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like biblical stories. A lot of like, animations are like that, especially when Disney was making them coming up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like Christian themes throughout that.
I don't know. I just found it interesting.
WALL-E, I have to watch it again with that in mind.
I'll explain it. Ready? So, when he's on the earth and he's like collecting trash and shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what he does.
Yeah.
So basically, that's like Jesus like cleansing earth of sin. You know what I'm saying? WALL-E's like cleansing the earth of all of human sin.
That seems like a stretch, but I see what you're saying.
And then
you could definitely shoehorn that in there.
dude, nah, there's like a ton of I forget.
He was a robot, and the humans were fucking obese, and they were just trash the
I
earth.
forget everything that he said, but like all of it made so much fucking sense. Like I was like,
yeah.
I was like, damn, dude.
You got to be careful because like sometimes people like will project that onto stories.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's in a class. I'm sure there's some.
Yeah. I don't know. I just found it interesting as shit.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And then he was giving more examples from the movie, and I was like, that's facts.
Did Wally get fucking hung up on a cross and killed and crucified?
Well, so like everybody, nah,
No. He didn't.
But I don't know. It was just fucking interesting.
Yeah. It's because there's archetypal stories.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna recite it, even though I don't know what I'm talking about. But there's archetypical like characters, like a father,
Mm-hmm.
like the ultimate father, the Father, the Son, and the Holy
Spirit.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Like and there's certain stories that are like archetypal stories that tell these stories over and over again that are the hero's journey. You know,
Mhm.
like so. You can see that in certain animations, you know.
Yeah.
You can lay that story or that type of story onto it, and you're like, oh, that's where they got the inspiration to tell that storyline.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of it is about which that's what a lot of like religious stories are.
Mm-hmm.
Is there stories about how people overcame things or
Yeah.
learned lessons, and they're like
It's like a
stories you
lessons
can
of
learn
life.
from. So they're just like they're timeless stories that run through all things again and again. They play out, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like some of the greatest authors, like Harry Potter and them, they like tap into those stories, and they make their stories along the lines of those, so people can relate to them. You know?
They like adapt it.
Yeah, they just
into
make their
theirs.
own version of that story because they know that it's gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it's tried and tested and true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah. That's what Joseph Campbell is always. He's always talking about those stories and
Mhm.
how they're like
We read
tested and true.
We read Joseph Campbell's book. It's called It's a Hero with 1,000 Faces.
Oh, okay.
And he basically explains like a hero's journey, like the step-by-step process of a hero's journey.
Yeah.
It's a good
Yeah,
book.
Yeah. Here, I'm actually.
It's interesting.
Let's look it up and give it a little. I'm the ultimate wiki guy, so I know it's probably the most unreliable source, but it's hilarious. Hero with 1,000 faces.
I might still have it. I've read it already. I could give it to you if you want to, if you're interested.
Let me check out the wiki first.
All right.
I think I've read it already, to be honest. There's an audiobook, I'm pretty sure. 1949 is a work of comparative mythology by Joseph Campbell, in which the author discusses his theory of the mythological structure of the journey of archetypal hero found in world's myths. So, let me see summary. Campbell explores the theory that mythological narratives frequently share a fundamental structure, which is what we were talking about.
Yeah.
The similarities they said it way better than I did, though. The similarities of these myths brought Campbell to write his books, in which he details the structure of the monomyth. He calls the motif of the archetypal narrative the hero's adventure. In a well-known passage from the introduction to The Hero with 1,000 Faces, Campbell summarizes the monomyth. A hero ventures forth from the world of common day into a region of supernatural wonder. Fabulous forces are there encountered, and a decisive victory is won. The hero comes back from this mystery adventure with the power to bestow boons on his fellow man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're learning about that in class, though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's interesting. It's
Yeah.
probably my favorite class out of the classes I'm taking.
Yeah.
My least favorite class is fucking business law. It's
Really?
horrible.
Just like boring or dry or something?
Nah, it's difficult. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we like follow like the book that we're reading. It's like basically all in business law, but like, I don't know. Law is just a confusing like topic. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
yeah.
there's a lot to it. There's a lot of different like components to it that change the fucking law.
That's why you have to have lawyers, because they have to understand the law.
Yeah.
And they have to like translate it
it's
to the
fucking-
common person.
It's like always changing too. I feel like there's always some fucking shit going on that changes something about it.
Definitely.
So it's like difficult. Dude, I'll be in that class. I sit like more towards the back. I have like a 70. I have like a C plus in the class, which is fucking. I have a 78, which is good.
You're impressed with yourself?
Dude, I'm fucking sitting in the back of class looking at everybody's fucking grades, like, because you can
You
see
should be
them.
looking at their answers and writing them down, dude.
Nah, it's all like full fucking written shit. Like, I wouldn't be able to do that yet. I shouldn't fucking do that because they're all getting like fucking Fs, bro.
Oh, dude.
I'm looking at everybody's screens and they're all fucking failing the class.
Ooh, just tears.
It's literally like me and like two other fucking kids in the class that are like passing the class.
Jesus. Do you have to do like study and homework and shit? Or are you
Yeah,
on
like
top of it?
you gotta fucking be on top of
They're
it.
probably just
You gotta-
not.
Yeah, I don't think they fucking pay attention. If you like really pay attention and like,
Apply yourself.
if you apply
Listen,
yourself,
yeah.
I have a good memory to a standpoint too when it comes to school shit. So like, if I hear like a professor say some shit and like I'm doing the homework, I'll like remember it if I see some shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's good.
And then like you gotta really listen to him because he'll give you like hints in class that help you fucking do the homework. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because the questions and the fucking homeworks and shit, they're very like confusing. They're like stated confusingly and like it's like those questions that are like trick questions. Like
I hate those questions.
like that's every question though. So like
Yeah.
for example, I'll give you an example. I remember one of the fucking homeworks we just did, but basically it's a case study class, so we follow cases. So in this case, right, there's this guy and he wait, give me a second.
Take
Okay.
your time. Take your time.
All right. So basically he was
Fucking-
working for this company,
You're
right?
getting a D, bro.
He's working for this company, right? And then fucking he commits bank fraud on the company. Like he's
Jeez.
working for them and he's like stealing money from them and shit. So the company fires him and then he ends up working for another company and then he does the same exact shit to the second company.
Fuck.
So like when you look at it, you're kind of confused because it asks you what is the issue. So it's kind of confusing, like what the fuck's the issue? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you gotta like look in the book and like find like fucking things.
You got to figure out what the laws
What the
he's
fucking-
breaking
yeah.
is.
It's more than that. It's like you gotta contribute it to the book. So basically, the issue was is it not only his fault but the company before him that he was working for fault too.
Because business law,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
should have done something.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
prevent
They
him
didn't do
from
anything
going. Yeah.
from fucking committing bank fraud. They just like fucking
Cut
fired him.
loose, Yeah.
They didn't do any like legal action. So it's technically not only his fault but the company's fault too.
They're liable as
Yeah, yeah.
well. Yeah.
That's one example. But it's like questions like that where you don't really understand like the issue until you like really look at it and like
you
figure it
gotta take
out.
a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
That's sick.
There's a ton of I'll think of another one because I just did it like today. So there's another one where it's like
What a dick, dude. That guy's a dick.
yeah,
All
all
he
the
thought he could get away with it twice.
I know. It's fucked up. That's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Such an idiot.
They're all real cases too, which is interesting. So
Yeah.
like you could See, but the thing is, he doesn't want you using any external stuff other than the book.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you kids are just looking up the fucking case and then like figuring out like, oh yeah, fucking this is it. But like it's not just the answer that he wants. It's like they probably put like, oh yeah, the dude's liable, but like they'd probably understand that you had to like tie in the fucking
Yeah, you got to go with what the book was saying.
Yeah,
Find like the terms that explain what laws were broken by
Yeah,
who
exactly.
and how they're
I
liable.
forget what it's called. There's a certain word for it. I don't remember, but there's a word for what that
It's called
that company did.
legalese. There's like a language that they speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Legal language. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to know that if you're studying law, because all laws is in a certain language. That's if you don't know it.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand.
There's a
That's why when people like they're in prison and like they end up studying the law
Mhm.
and learning the law and learning the language, and then they can defend themselves, instead of hiring. You ever hear about those cases where people get imprisoned wrongly, and then they learn the law and they fucking learn how to speak the language, and then they become their own lawyer and get themselves out? Like, that's always amazing because they use their time to study and understand because a lot of law is like so confusing just by the terms, So
There's a lot of like small factors too.
yeah,
Like this one, I remember this one. So there's this guy, right? And he just
it's
forgot what it
gone.
was.
It's fucking gone.
It's fucking gone. All right.
You're
Wait,
thinking
I'll
about
remember
your
it. I'll remember
class
it.
today.
So he
If I went to jail and I was wrongly accused, that's all I'm fucking doing
what
is
the fuck did
studying
he
the
do,
law.
bro? I just forgot.
I'm
I
gonna
literally
figure
remember.
out that fucking language, and I'm like, this is why you all can suck my dick. I'm innocent, motherfuckers. Just like that.
Dude, it's gnarly. But yeah, there's a guy and he asked his friends and colleagues for money to fund this like
Scam.
he wants to buy fucking land or some shit, like property. But so people give him money and shit, and then he fucking uses the money for something completely different.
Yeah.
So if you look in the book, like
Fraud.
yeah, fraud. You think it's fraud, but because the keyword is loan, he asked them to loan him money.
Yeah.
Because they loaned him money, that's basically like having a handshake. Like, here, I'm going to give you money, just fucking...
Verbal agreement.
Yeah, just because I'm friends with you. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have it written down.
Yeah, yeah.
In
like,
law. Yeah.
yeah. Because they loaned him money, he can do whatever he wants with the money. Like, they never, like...
There's no written statement that says it's for
It's
this,
for this.
rent, this is for this, and this.
So the people tried to sue him for using it for something else, and then fucking they got fucked.
Lost,
they lost.
Because he knew the law better than them.
Yeah, exactly.
He fucking outwitted them.
That-
I'm sure they got him on something else though.
That shit though,
There's
there's
too many. If there's too many people that you defrauded, then I'm sure they could find something else.
Yeah.
too.
I remember this just happened. So basically, do you know what like streaming is?
Yeah. Like Netflix.
So yeah,
Yeah.
this video game streamer was asking like all these people for money and shit. He's like personally texting them like, "Hey, I'm in a tough time. I need money." And then like, "I'll pay you back, I promise." So they gave him the money.
You're playing fucking video games. How tough is your life, bro?
Dude, he fucking scammed people out of like millions of dollars out of people.
That's
Not like
insane.
individual people, but just like accumulatively like
Yeah.
millions of dollars.
Like
Because he's been
he had enough streamers to be like, give me $30.
yeah, but he's been doing it for mad long, but he's just never paid anybody back. And it just came into the fucking picture now, like, and they figured out what he's done with the money because he came on
Porn, right?
He came on stream and he's like he like came on the stream like with a big ass sob story. He gambled away everybody's money.
Jesus.
Isn't that fucked?
Gambled like
He had
in
like
the
a gambling
casino?
addiction.
Oh wow.
Isn't
A
that-
lot of people do that.
That's fucked, bro. That's
people,
fucked.
People gamble their houses away, their cars, their families' houses. Fucking gambling's a gnarly one.
Yeah. But that shit made me remember that shit made me like figure out the answer for the fucking question in the fucking test.
Oh
'Cause
really?
that shit just happened like a few weeks ago, and I was like, yo, this dude isn't getting in trouble, but it's because the people fucking gave him money for himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's not like they gave him money
They just
for like.
loaned it to
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, if money's exchanged, you got to get that shit written down.
Yeah, exactly.
Specifically by the letter, like what it's for and how you're going to allocate the funds and all that stuff, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, there's a slippery slope where they're like, nice, my friend, he just gave it to me.
Yeah.
I never said I was going to pay it back.
Do you know Venmo and shit?
Yes, sir.
So
Choo, choo, choo,
Venmo, if you use Venmo, you have to write like a fucking thing in order to send people money. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like this is for birthday cake.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's for fucking fraud, because if you were to like send someone a ton of money for some shit and you wrote down like, okay, this is that.
Yeah.
And then they used it for some other shit, then they could get in trouble because they fucking, in Venmo, you're writing what it's for. You know what I'm saying? You're writing it in Word what the fucking thing's for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why they have that system in Venmo.
Yeah.
That's some smart shit that I learned like in business law class.
It's to hold you accountable.
Exactly. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I don't know. I thought that was fucking cool too. It's like interesting.
Yeah. People will just fuck around with that though. If it's like I see like my friend sending his girl something, it's like frog balls.
Titties.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what? $20 frog ball titties. Like,
frog ball titties.
Frog ball titties. So funny, dude. Yeah, Venmo. I saw PayPal was in some hot water for some shit. They like tried to roll out something and then people just protested and they canceled it. I can't remember what it was, but I have to look it up again. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, there's always some crazy shit going on, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's insane, man.
I have this so this is fucking random as fuck, but
I like random.
so there's this guy, right? It's like a famous chess player. It was like this big ass chess match. I forget the people's names, but basically player A and player B. Player B is like a fucking professional. Like everybody thought he's gonna win.
Is it Bobby Fischer?
I don't think it's those
All right,
guys.
go ahead.
But basically everybody thought this dude was gonna fucking win, right? Like they're like, oh, there's no chance this guy's gonna fucking beat him.
Mm-hmm.
And this dude beat him at chess, right? So
He had like a tactic, right?
yeah, he cheated. Do you want to know how he fucking cheated?
Yeah.
It's like the weirdest shit ever.
I feel like you told me this before, but maybe not.
I haven't told you this.
All right.
I don't think I've said anything about this to anybody, but like the dude was using an fucking anal bead system. And it was like
Hold on. Let me process this. We went from chess to anal beads so fast.
Dude,
He's using not only anal beads, but a system of anal beads. Okay, I'm ready now.
all right. So somehow, I don't know the inner workings of the anal beads.
I'm glad. I'm fucking glad you don't, dude. Otherwise.
But somehow, someone was like telling him
He's like,
what to do through
Rook
the
takes knight.
through the anal beads, bro.
Sliding out the anal bead. Rook, my rook takes a knight.
I don't know how the fuck it worked, but somehow that's what the fuck he did, and like that's how he beat the guy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, dude.
Do we have to look this up? Because
Look
that's
it up.
not enough details. Not that I want more details, but I do. Because, like, how do anal beads...
Chess match guy
Anal beads.
cheating?
There's no... All you guys is chess
Anal
match anal
beads.
beads. That's it. That should be our band name. Chess match anal beads. Grandmaster anal beads conspiracy explained. What? Heinz Newman?
Heinz Newman, that's the guy.
A conspiracy theory about a player using vibrating anal beads to cheat has rocked the world of professional chess players for weeks, but the serious allegations are just as eyebrow-raising. In a shock upset, 19-year-old Hans Newman from the U.S. defeated 31-year-old world champion Magnus Carlsen from Norway on September 4th in the blah blah Cup, a $350,000 tournament. Holy shit, in St. Louis. Carlsen withdrew from the tournament the following day, the first time he has ever dropped out of a competition, and tweeted a video of a Portuguese soccer manager, Jose Bu, saying, "If I speak, I'm a big trouble." What the fuck? But explain the thing. Fellow chess grandmaster jokingly suggested during a stream on the Chess Bra Twitch channel that someone must have used a vibrating sex toy to wirelessly signal to Newman what moves he should make. The joke made it to the Anarchy Chess subreddit and then spread to Twitter, where even Elon Musk weighed in on it.
Isn't that crazy, bro?
Indication. There's no indication that any players have been playing unfairly in the tournament. Wait, so someone
But
just
it doesn't
suggested it.
It doesn't make sense that he fucking withdrew the day after he won.
Yeah.
So everybody's thinking he's cheating, but they even like go through fucking security and shit. So everybody's thinking that he fucking used anal beads to fucking cheat against the guy.
That's crazy.
Isn't that gnarly?
That's so crazy just to throw that out as like an allegation and then the guy withdraws. Although the goofy conspiracy theory has been an entertaining distraction, the actual cheating allegations against Newman have genuinely shaken chess enthusiasts. On September 19, Newman and Carlsen met again for an online match. Carlsen played just one move, resigned, and turned off his webcam. The gesture was seen as an act of protest.
What the fuck?
Carlsen didn't
his anal beads died.
Carlsen didn't outright accuse Newman of cheating until September 26, when he tweeted that he believes Newman has cheated more, and more recently than he has publicly admitted. Even then, he kept his allegations vague. Though he has vehemently denied cheating in his match against Carlsen, Newman admitted he has done it in the past, starting when he was a child. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
There's an... I also...
What the fuck?
Dude.
That's so weird,
There's
dude.
this other thing that just happened, too, in this fucking... The biggest fishing competition, bro.
Ooh, I love this already. I love fishing.
The dude that won...
Bass Pro shit?
He fucking was putting... This, like, big-ass fisher... They caught him putting fucking little weights in the fish. And he's been doing this for years, and has won, like... millions of dollars out of people. Like,
that motherfucker. Yeah,
you can find the video of the guy taking out the fucking the
weights.
The weights, and he's like, "What do you got to say for yourself?" And the guy, he's like a big ass dude, and he's just like looking down at the ground, like fucking upset. It's so funny.
Is it bass fishing? Do you know?
I'm not too sure what type of fish.
Fishing.
Just look up fishing pro cheating with weights.
Cheating weights.
You can probably find the YouTube video.
That's so crazy. That's where I'm looking to. Cheater exposed. Fishing tournament. Tournament. How can I not say that word? Fishing tournament? Yeah. Cheater caught stuffing weights into fish. Oh, I got an ad. These anglers will be banned for life from tournaments and likely charged with felony. That's so crazy. Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Let me skip past. I'm going to skip the guy talking. Here we go.
This fucking dude. Here, do this one.
Show the fucking guy. They were screaming at him, dude.
Dude, they get fucking... Dude, I thought this dude was gonna fucking get killed.
Here we go.
Do you see the weights, though?
Yeah, I saw some in the beginning.
Isn't that fucked?
These fishermen are pissed,
dude. They get into it.
Got so many rednecks mad at you, dude.
Do you see the guy that's...
Nah, it's like the angle's so far. Dude, I fucking love fishing, so like I could totally understand like if you cheated, you know? Maybe there's another video.
He also stuffed them with like some other sort of fish that was heavier. This motherfucker. They just keep talking.
They even headed up to take their pictures at the Lake Erie Walleye Fishing Competition, ready to claim
walleye.
prize money. But watch closely.
30 grand.
Moments later, the event's organizer, Jason Fisher, decides to check the belly of one of those fish. We got weights and fish. There we go. From then on, it's a mob call that fell in a way only true
Bro, it's a
Fisher
bloodbath.
But Jason Fisher wasn't done investigating.
Wow, they're like big weights.
Dude.
Bunch of fresh-looking
8
fish
pounds.
fillets inside. Meanwhile,
That's
Jake
what they're doing,
Runyon,
putting
still
fillets,
standing
dude.
there, asked point blank what he was thinking.
Do you have anything to say, Jake?
Angler Steve Hendricks and Brian Ulmer finished.
The dude's just looking at the ground like, fuck, bro.
The tagline is hook, lying, and sinker. Hold on, let's hear this.
Finally, we don't have to deal with this anymore, and we finally got rid of the problem that everybody suspected. So, I just hope they hammer him.
Turns out it's not the first time Runyon and Kaminsky have been suspected of cheating. Last year, they were disqualified from another championship after one of them failed a polygraph. According to reports, Runyon said he was innocent and got a lawyer. As for this past weekend, law enforcement is now involved. Ohio's Department of Natural Resources released a statement saying they've collected evidence and are preparing a report for prosecutors.
Wow.
Fishing is supposed to
Fucking
be
crazy.
a gentleman's sport where you are supposed to be honest. And for these guys to come in and do this,
I think you're supposed to be honest in any fucking sport.
Yeah.
Now, we reached out to Runyon and Kaminsky for comment, but we haven't heard back.
Of
That
course.
local lawyer we spoke with, who's not connected to the case, said the two men could face felony charges, fines, and possibly some prison time. Guys?
wow. There is nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
Prison time.
Dude, 30 grand, bro. They're cheating people out of 30 grand. That's intense, dude.
Dude, gnarly.
That's gnarly. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just, when I'm trying to go to bed at night, I'd just be finding the craziest shit. Like, it's not even like news. Like, I'm on like fucking YouTube, fucking current event, fucking news shit, bro. and It's
Anal
like
bead chess match. This is what you're looking up.
That's what I'm looking Those are the two that were like the crazy shit that's happened like within the few weeks.
I would
so.
have never knew about those. Thank you. I'm glad I know
If
that.
I find any other crazy shit, I'll like tell you.
Yeah, save a collection. And we'll
Alright.
do a podcast on all of
I'll
them.
try to think of them for the trip, and I'll try to like remember
yeah.
some.
I'm
then
stoked
when
for
we're in
the
the
trip.
van, I
You
am
ready
too.
for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
Dude.
I'm hyped.
Oswego?
Hasta Luego.
No,
Oswego.
Oswego. Oswego, New York.
Oh, Oswego, New York.
Yeah.
I thought it-
Oswego.
Hasta Luego.
It's like something
I thought
Arnold-
you said some shit in Spanish. I was like, I thought that meant let's go in Spanish or some shit.
It's like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oswego. Oswego.
Yeah, that's where it is. Oswego or some shit like
Oh,
that.
I know. Oswego.
Yeah.
It's on Lake Ontario. We're heading there for there's a grand opening of the skate park. Pillar Designs. Those guys designed it and
Yeah.
built this sick ass skate park, and we're gonna go out there and do a little skate demo / jam.
Dude, that place looks sick too.
Yeah,
it's
the
like
park looks
buttery.
super fun, right?
Yeah.
Little rainbow rail action.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
I like the colors of it too. I'm pretty sure it's like yellow and like
Yeah, it's got some.
it looks
colors.
nice. Like it looks like
We did the t-shirts too. At my spot, we did the t-shirts for the skate jam,
Mhm.
and then the mayor had that someone paint it, the actual logo
At
on
the place?
Yeah, on like a bridge. It
That's
looks
sick.
fucking crazy.
that's dope.
Yeah, Timmy's flying in tomorrow morning.
Hell yeah.
I gotta wake up and go to Boston and pick up young Timmy Knuth.
That's what's up.
Choo, choo, choo. I miss Timmy, so it's gonna be sick. I gotta hang out with him from Thursday to Monday.
Yeah.
Probably skate with him tomorrow somewhere.
So sick.
Yeah, probably do a podcast with him actually tomorrow
That'd be sick.
because I don't get to see him often, so it'd be sick to sit down in person,
Hell
talk
yeah.
some shit, see what he's been up to.
Yeah.
You know.
Living life out there in Florida.
Yeah, young Florida. Is he in Florida? He is always bouncing back between Florida and Colorado.
I'm pretty. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Pass me
where
that
he is.
popcorn. Pass me that
I
popcorn.
got you.
You're not really supposed to be eating popcorn on a podcast, I imagine. But, let's see
Hey,
what it
fuck it.
sounds like.
Yo, bet I won't.
Can you hear it?
Oh, I can hear it.
Does it sound like you're eating popcorn?
Yeah, ready? Yo, look at this bad boy.
That apple cider donut is from New Hampshire. My lady went to like some farm.
Some ASMR.
That ASMR sounds really good. I could have fallen asleep to that. ASMR. Ready, right? I love cooking popcorn on the stove. You have a pan, and you throw a little oil in there. and then you shake it and let the kernels pop. You ever made popcorn that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ready? Watch this ASMR.
Here, let me do a better one for you. Right here. Shh. ASMR. Shh. ASMR. Right here. I just choked.
I choked too when I did it.
Oh, my mic is so gross. Oh, dude. ASMR.
Hello, everybody.
That's pretty good.
Welcome to the podcast.
Such a clown, dude. Dude.
Oh my god, my face is like hurting from laughing. That shit was so funny.
God, dude. I was like sweating from that.
I'm sweating too. That shit was funny.
Dude, I've just been like, so just recently I bought the most skateboards I've ever bought in my life.
Oh yeah.
And I have no space. I don't have enough space for them. So like there's still 3 pallets. It was supposed to be 6 pallets, but I guess in transit one of the pallets fell down. So then
God damn.
Yeah. Well, they're like stacked head height.
It just fell down on the highway.
They're 2,000-pound pallets of skateboards.
That's crazy.
Like 1,800 pounds.
Where did it fall down?
So it's in the truck. It's in like a
it's in
big
the truck.
moving truck, but like it fell in transport. So I'm guessing whoever the trucking company is, they opened it up and like, fuck this fucking pallet, head height pallet.
Yeah.
With fucking 1,000 pounds worth of or 1,800 pounds worth of skateboards fell over in the truck. And so they had to like put it on 2 separate pallets basically. So it was 8 pallets and I was just like breaking all these pallets down and trying to find room because I don't have that much room. So, and I got it down to 3 pallets. So I only have 3 pallets that I have to unwrap.
Mm-hmm.
And Conrad calls me. He's my sales rep, and he's like, "Yeah, so the shop wants to do wants you to press some shop boards for them, you know?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, sick." And he's like, "They want to see the shape decks you got." And I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude! I literally have no room, and these shape decks are on
the
one
bottom.
of these 3 pallets that I can't even like." I can't open them because they're strapped closed and they're wrapped. And if you open them, it's kind of like
fucking,
they're just
like
gonna
Jenga.
come down. Exactly. So I'm just trying to figure this out, and then I finally figured out, and I found the pallet that they're on after searching the other 2, and they weren't there. And then I found it, dude, and I literally have. So there's like 4 rows of skateboards on the pallet, and I literally had to take the middle row and like the majority of it out. So it's like Jenga. So there's 2 towers on the side and literally like a 4 foot gap all the way down. I had to pull out to get to these shape decks.
That sucks.
Yeah, that was today. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna pull this because if these boards come down, I have nowhere to store them.
Yeah,
I'm just taking up space. So like, but I got it figured out, which was like so rad. And hopefully they'll. I want the guy to know, but like at the same time I don't. But I want him to know how much of a headache it was.
Yeah.
But whatever.
You should have just taken a picture of all the fucking boards, like destacked, fucking with the 2 boards on the ground.
Dude, it was impressive looking.
Showing him the whole fucking effect.
I was telling Conrad, I'm like, dude, if you don't hear back from me, I'm probably dead because 2,000 pounds worth of skateboards fell on my head, most likely.
When you started talking about it, how you got the shape, he wanted to see the shape boards, I saw the fucking picture in the group chat and I was like, damn, man, really fucking went through all those pallets and got them.
Dude, I've been moving boards, measuring every single skateboard, making sure they're all the size they are. Like,
yeah.
It's been intense, dude.
Hey, mission accomplished, though.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm glad like we have all these boards because we just kind of got ahead of ourselves. We got like a year's worth of skateboards or something.
Hell yeah.
But it's been quite the experience. I feel yoked from just picking up boards and moving them, putting them on racks. I just feel like I've been working
Good
out.
fucking
like,
workout.
Yeah, like I could probably punch a hole in the wall easily right now. You know? That's been my days, dude. I've just been in the warehouse organizing and pressing boards and.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah. it's really cool.
Day in and day out, just fucking going
It's a
going
dream.
at it.
It's a dream. It's overwhelming sometimes. I'm
That's
like,
sick.
holy shit.
I feel you.
Sometimes I get like when we get like big orders and stuff, and I'm just in it, figuring this out, pressing, polybagging.
Yeah.
I'm like a one-man show, so I'm like processing payments and figuring out
Yeah.
all this stuff. It's like,
I feel you. Shit's gnarly.
yeah, but I got a pretty good system. I've been doing it for a decade now, so I got it streamlined really good. Like, I'm running on all cylinders. I'm just running out of space now,
Yeah.
which is a good problem to have. But I even made my own makeshift like shelving because I ran out of shelves for the boards, and I'm like, fuck. All right, so I found some 2x4s, and I like put some boards down, and I stacked them up, and then I put more 2x4s across them, stabilize them, stack them up. I just started inventing techniques to like stack boards so they're good to go.
Yeah. That's dope.
I recently pressed some boards for Oyster Brand, my homie Curtis, and he did a board in memory of our friend Peter. Pete passed away a little while back, and he did a board for him, which was pretty sick.
That's dope.
Yeah, I was stoked on that. Came out so dope.
Hell yeah.
If you want to check it out, it's on the Oyster Brand. Actually, I'll show you. Can you look it up?
Yeah,
I think it's just Oyster Brand. That might be them on Instagram.
Oyster Brand.
Dude, 5.5 hour drive on Friday to Oswego.
I know. Big, long ass drive.
I just did that to Maine for my sister's wedding. Did I tell you about that?
No,
That was
no,
Goon,
you didn't.
Goon and I told about that.
Tell me about it.
I already talked about it on the podcast, but I met a dude whose name was... Fuck, I can't remember his name now.
Which one is it? Did I spell Oyster Brand right?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Alright.
Oh, Dango. His name's Dango. And he was on mushrooms, and he just kept being like, namaste. Namaste. He was
You're like,
tripping
word.
balls on mushrooms, and like he thought we were going to kill him, me and my lady. We're trying to give him a ride to his ride, and he just didn't believe us, and he's like, don't kill me. I'm like, we're not going to kill you. You're bigger than both of us and could kill us.
Dude, my uncle got faded at the wedding.
Oh, you do that at weddings.
And then he was like, he was saying like the most random shit, bro. Like, and he kept going on and on and on.
It's oyster skateboards.
About like the craziest shit, bro. It was so funny.
What was he saying?
I
Can
can't
you air it out.
I can't remember. It was honestly too gnarly where I like don't even want to fucking say it.
Yeah, maybe let your uncle live.
I was like, yo, fucking uncle, chill.
Yeah, dude, my uncle said the N-word at one of my family's things. I was like,
so messed
Jesus,
up.
dude. He was so wasted. I'm like, dude, the ugliness came out, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's so sick.
Yeah. Pete Chav, R.I.P., my G.
Is that a penguin?
No, it's like a kid sitting down.
Oh, it's a kid sitting down.
It's a painting.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I see it
Must
now.
be doing the graffiti on the wall.
Yeah. That's sick. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, my uncle, I'm like, Jesus Christ, what a fucking dickhead.
I like it.
But
With the hoodie on it made him look like a penguin because it's like a
yeah, I could see that.
like at first glance, you know what I'm saying?
And then that's his like shadow next to
Yeah.
him. But I liked pressing that board because it just looks sick.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Dude, Evan's out in the rain skateboarding right
It
now.
looks hella like grungy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, Evan never stops skating. It's insane.
Dude, skating in the pouring rain.
Yeah, he literally has clips out in the rain. Dude, back 5-0 on a round bar, shove it to lip slide somehow. Look at this fucking feeble. Oh my god, dude.
Is it on his story?
Here.
Oh, should I see it? I see it.
The wetness?
Yeah, the
All right,
wetness.
keep watching. After that, there's a feeble that's just fucking Tony Hawk.
50 to wall ride.
Yeah, to Wally off. Watch this feeble.
Dude, this fucking... I've never been to OMF. It looks mad fun,
You've
though.
never been to OMF?
No.
Oh, dude, we gotta go.
I've always wanted to go. It's just like a drive for me, and I've like haven't...
We could go
I like
tomorrow.
need the day to... I can't go tomorrow. I have work, unfortunately. I need to like a Monday or Tuesday. I want to go because I have like the whole day off.
You see that feeble?
Yeah, that shit was
That was
crazy.
insane.
The one that went like around and fucking back around.
Yeah, it was like kinked sideways and then curved around.
That shit's crazy.
Fucking wild.
Dude, I feebled that fucking circular rail. That shit was hard enough. I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine that shit, bro.
Yeah, Evan's like retarded when it comes to retarded in a good way.
Yeah.
When it comes to round bars.
The skate park that we're going to looks like it has some good like
Yeah.
rails.
Has
and
like
shit.
an A-frame rail. and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's like an A-frame that has the little like rainbow rail and shit.
Yeah.
It looks nice, like that little like ledge section, just like the flat ground shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
And there's like there's like a fat fucking mellow quarter pipe.
Mm-hmm. Those are fun.
Looks nice.
Those are fucking fun, dude. How's skateboard lessons going?
It's going good.
How was today?
It was good. Yeah, I had 3 lessons today.
Damn, really?
One of them I had 2 people though.
What ages? What are we talking?
So the first lesson,
You don't have to be precise, just like rough.
yeah, he was like probably like, oh, he's 9.
All kids?
He's
Yeah.
9. The first kid's 9. The second one was like an older guy. He was like 47.
Really?
Not 47, but he's like 40s, somewhere around there.
You might as well be.
I don't want to misjudge his age, but I'm pretty sure he's around the 40s.
Older than me.
Uh,
Fucking what the fuck? Taking your time answering that, bro.
Nah, he's definitely older than
I'll
you.
be 40 in November.
He's definitely older than you.
Do I look 40? Do I act 40?
No.
Am I 40?
No, you act young. You look young too for your age.
I feel 40.
He's definitely older than you. He looks older, and he's just like, you can tell. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like I'm 40.
You feel like you're 40?
Yeah, like I feel like I'm.
I feel like you don't look 40.
I feel youthful.
I don't know. I have like, it's hard for me to judge because my dad's like almost 60 and he does not look 60.
No, your dad looks good.
So like,
He's almost 60.
so to me, like the fucking age of people is like just like fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my mom's like getting like, she's like high 50s too, and
Your
she's
mom
like
looks good too.
good. You know what I'm
You
saying?
guys got good genes, I guess.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I would never thought. What is he like? 58.
He's gonna be 59, so he's gonna be 60.
Dude.
Oh, he turned. Yeah, he's 59 right now. He's gonna be 60 next year.
That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
I would have never
and
guessed that.
he does not look 60 at all.
Easily like
He looks like mid 40s. Yeah.
And that's like still.
That's why. That's why when you like I have to like really think about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I look young for my age too. I feel like I'm gonna be the same way. Just like
You guys are like kind of hobbit people. You're like shorter, like
that's
right?
that's bad funny. Yeah, it's true.
Very true. Yeah.
It's funny and true.
It's like Westgate too.
Yeah,
It's kind of like a little.
it's like hobbit people,
Yeah, like condensed little hobbit people.
like dwarf humans.
You guys crawled out of little huts, like grass huts.
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly.
Little cranberry bog.
It's so funny.
It's crazy that Westgate just moved to Maine.
I know.
The greatest skateboarder on the planet just decides like
Yeah, fucking Maine's the spot.
moving to fucking Maine. Yeah.
I want to skate further to go skate at spots.
He drives fucking 4 hours just to skate indoor skate parks.
It's so crazy.
Such a legend.
Hey, if that's what you like, that's what you like. You know what I'm saying?
Back to the skate lessons. How they going? What do you like about them? What are you taking away from them?
I've been doing them for like a few years now. It's just
I know.
like,
I was like looking at you on the computer today in
Yeah.
the office, and I was like, "It's sick. He's doing this."
yeah.
So I just want to pick your mind about lessons and
I feel like I've mastered giving or not mastered, but like I feel like I have it down to a pretty good T. Like I can judge the person and like figure out like what they could benefit from. You know what I'm saying? Like if they're a little more experienced, I know what they could work on, or like if they're just starting. If for someone that's just starting first day on a board, I feel like I have a very good like process to like learn how to like start riding.
you give
know
them
what
like
I'm saying?
some stepping stones. To
Yeah,
figure
yeah.
it out, yeah.
Basically, I just like I basically what I do is I'll like walk around with them and I'll like talk to them, make them feel comfortable for like a few minutes. Say it's like someone brand new, right?
I saw you doing it today.
Yeah.
Walking down the hallway, just
Yeah.
chit chatting.
Yeah, so like make them feel comfortable, like get a little like name, like do they you go to school and stuff like that, how you like school, play any sports, and then like I'll be like, have you ever skated before? Is this like your first time? And then like they'll be like, oh, I've done it, or nah, I've never done it, or oh, I'm experienced, or I've been doing it for mad long. But yeah, so like say it's someone that's never stepped on a board, so like I feel like it's hard for someone to like figure out which way they want to stand on the board.
Oh, sometimes it's so hard, especially if
Yeah.
they have like the Mongo habit or the like
Yeah.
they don't turn their feet sideways.
Yeah.
They just keep them straight.
So what I'll do is I'll put the board in front of them, so the board is like this, and they're facing the board like this, parallel.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll be like, all right, just stand on it, and then I'll help you get on the board. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And then they'll just kind of like move to whatever side they decide. You know what I'm saying?
Pick a side.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll get them on the board, standing on it, and then I'll like be like, all right, so what we first need to do is we need to put our front foot, so keep our feet like parallel with the board. You know what I'm saying? Sideways.
Yep.
Then with our front foot, we're gonna turn it straight. All right. And then they'll like do that, and then I'll have them practice like shifting their front foot, just standing still. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea.
And then, when I see they're like good at shifting their foot and they have a little bit of more balance, they feel more comfortable standing on the board. I'll have them take the foot off with their foot straight, and then like practice just pushing. You know what I'm saying? Not putting the foot on yet, but just like pushing around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a good move because then they're mobile.
Yeah, exactly.
And if they can push, then they can figure out how to get on and ride.
Yeah. And then after like a little bit of pushing, I'll be like, all right, try to like put that back foot back on. And usually that's like the hardest part for people, because like some people are able to do it like first try. Other people like put it on weird, like sideways, or don't really know, put it together too close. Then I'll like have them stand still after trying it once. I'll have them stand still and practice taking your foot off the back foot off the board, putting it on like like right into that good
like
going from
balance
your
spot. Center of balance.
Yeah, like
riding.
standing still, exactly.
Yeah.
So like take it off, back on, take it off, back on, take it off, back on. Then I'll have them do the whole process standing still. So like feet sideways, straighten front foot, off, back on. Foot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
foot
good,
back sideways.
Yep.
And then after that, they'll practice a little more practice, and I'll help them a little bit more, and then they've like usually got it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they're pushing around, we're having fun, you know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like the lessons help you?
Yeah, I've like become doing lessons. I've become like a lot more comfortable skating like switch, or like I don't know. I feel like because for people that are regular, I do the whole lesson regular with them.
So it's like switch.
So it's like
switch.
so they can visualize everything that I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So for the longest time, I never knew how to like kick turn regular, like switch.
Yeah.
But now I can like kick turn switch just as good as I can kick turn regular.
That's rad.
Isn't that sick?
Because it'll open up more tricks for you. Because you'll be
Yeah.
more comfortable switch and turning, and then it starts turning to switch frontside flips or switch backside.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And that's why I feel like I've gotten better at doing like switch flips and stuff like that, because I've been like practicing just riding switch like during my lessons, like literally doing my whole lesson switch. They don't even know that I ride the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Isn't that sick? Like,
Yeah.
usually, like, you can tell if someone's riding the other way. I mean, an experienced skater could still look at me and be like, yeah, he's definitely goofy. But, like, if you just, I don't know, I feel like my push even switch, like, looks really fluent. You know what I'm saying?
The more you practice it, the better it'll be. So
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I don't know.
I do the same thing with lessons, and I'll do it in like the snowman bowl, and just I'll pump around that thing switch the whole time.
Yeah.
Because then it's their stance, you know.
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's what I take away from the lessons, like, for my personal progression in skateboarding. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it helps me. And, like, being able to break down the tricks and, like, figure out exactly how I learned it helps me better understand, like, the physics of skateboarding.
Yeah,
and
trying
stuff.
to once you have to break down the trick and explain it to someone so they can understand it, it helps
Like, that feet
reinforce it.
thing right there, I'm pretty sure, like, I did a few lessons with you when I was younger, and, like, I remember you, like, helped me, and I used some things that you, like, did with, like, center of balance and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, for someone that I have for a while, what I'll do is I'll have them, like, for the first, like, 5 minutes, I'll have them doing, like, a center of balance, like, practice where I have them ride. You know, on the back of Edge where there's that skate, like, it's
Yeah.
like a box and there's, like, a line on the ground?
Yeah, I put that down there.
Yeah.
It
So
makes it's a course. It's 2 rectangles, so you can play games of skates in them.
yeah. So I'll have them like ride back and forth, and then at that line I'll have them like get on their center of balance foot and like balance to the other side, then put it back on.
Yeah, so they have to hold it while
Yeah,
riding.
exactly.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying?
Get them to control.
So I do it every single time for every lesson. I feel like it's a good way to like get the person's balance going, so they're not like fresh and fucking throwing themselves.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I like the starting off with the center of balance. That's usually the first thing is if I can get them to put their front foot on, standing still, and then lift up in their center of balance and hold it, then I tell them that's control. You have control. If you can hold that for longer than 30 seconds, you have control, and that's a good start.
I learned that from you. So like I don't know. I feel like I've realized it's helped me doing lessons, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Lesson wise.
Yeah, it helps. I mean, if someone tells you something that helps, you might as well use it, you know?
Yeah.
People probably told me that stuff, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know where I picked it up, so.
But yeah, then I don't know. It's like I feel like I've like doing lessons for a few years. I've learned like small tips or like different tricks that you can do that are a lot easier that help you learn like other tricks that I wish I knew when I first started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like foundational tricks.
Like say a kick turn on a ramp, for example, right?
Yeah.
So what I'll have them do is I'll first have them make sure they have a good tic-tac, like back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Like
that's good.
they have good control of their board. If they have good control of their board, I'll have them like go up the ramp fakie, and then I'll have them try to like do a full turn so they're facing back straight. Like kind of like a fakie like revert, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they'll go up the ramp straight, come back down fakie, and then after like a few seconds, they'll like use their shoulder. I'll show them. Like, bring your shoulder back, wind it up, and then swing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, half cab.
Yeah, exactly. And then I'll have them do that like 5-10 times till they're doing it like consistently.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, all right, now that right there is exactly what you do on a ramp to do a kick turn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you go up and then wait till that moment where you're like where you like stop and are gonna go back down fakie.
Yep.
And then try that turn. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Then after a few tries, like they literally like have it like within a few tries.
That's sick, man.
Dude, it's gnarly.
So lessons are going good.
Yeah, they're going good.
That's awesome.
They're fun.
How's bar backing?
It's alright. It's fun.
It's
It's a
work?
good job. Yeah.
Yeah. How long you been doing that for?
Since like midsummer, been doing that.
Oh, so it's been a little bit now.
I was working there like a lot, like throughout the summer. Like I was working there like 3 days a week during the summer. Because Edge, I'd only work like 1-2 days a week.
And then school, 2 jobs.
But now that
school.
because I have school, I'm only working there Friday.
Yeah. Friday's probably a good night, right?
Yeah.
Popping off.
Yeah. My days off is usually like Monday, Tuesday, and then Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I do lessons in the morning Saturdays, but I only do like 3, so it's like technically like a day off. Like I just go in, do 3 lessons, then leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I have the rest of the day. So I don't really I call that a day off.
Yeah. That's a day off.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially because it's like you're teaching
I literally
someone to
go
do what you want to do.
I'll do like lessons, then if I'm feeling good, I'll skate for a little bit, and then like go home and like do whatever I do during the day. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Whatever Saturday entails. You know what I'm saying?
Saturdays are nice, dude.
But yeah, Monday and Tuesday, it's like weird. I have like a reverse weekend. Like everybody's waiting for like, oh, I'm about to fucking go fucking. I can't wait for Saturday, Sunday. It's the weekend.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm like, fuck, I can't wait for Monday, Tuesday, dude.
That's so funny. That's so funny. This the reverse. Sick, man. Well, I think we covered it, dude.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad things are good, Jensen.
Hell yeah.
Stoked.
Glad things are good too.
I'm stoked for what's to come, dude.
I know.
Good things,
Hyped.
man.
Hypes.
I'm glad you're ripping. You're on your board.
Oh yeah.
Got to get that street part out.
I know.
That's what we're working on.
Been working on it.
Yeah.
I'm hyped.
This year's going to be a big year, dude.
I know.
We're almost to the new year, right? October,
Yeah.
November, December. We're basically in 2023.
2 more months.
Bro. Yeah. It's good though.
Shit is crazy.
Hasta luego, my dude.
Hasta
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. We go on Friday.
ASMR, that's what it is.
All right, everybody. Have a nice night.
Hell yeah. Thanks for hanging out with us on the podcast. Till next time, my friends.
Hell yeah.
Choo, 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 choo. Hell yeah. Thanks, Jensen.
Dude, the ASMR shit was so funny.
And this is the All I Need Skate podcast. If you enjoy the podcast, please let us know by subscribing, liking, and sharing an episode. Check out ALLiNEEDSKATE.com for epic skate videos of the crew